What's going on, guys? It is Monday, November 17th, 2025, and I'm going to go over a trade review and a trade recap. I basically took a $200 L today. I'm going to go over exactly how that happened and why I'm not really too mad about it, right? So, this is how I've been trading over the past 17 days here. I've traded 9 days in the past month, this month so far, and I'm doing pretty well. I know you guys probably know this already because you watched my previous videos, but I am trading on a smaller account, lighter size, showing you guys how it's possible to scale a small account. I feel like a lot of the gurus nowadays are pretty much trading with either, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, and it's a little hard to relate. So I'm showing you guys how you can grow a small account with a small account friendly strategy that will take you to that next level. So as you can see here, I did take basically a $200 L. The reason why I took that trade is because of the following. So my strategy is basically taking sells below pivot lows and taking buys above pivot highs, right? I trade reaction levels. So if we've had a reaction at a level like this, for example, this level has brought us from 25,000 all the way to 25,359. That goes to show that there's a lot of strong buyers here. But as you can see below this level, right, we have a lot of strong sellers, right? A lot of strong sellers. So what I'm looking for, right, is basically, I'm looking for an indication below these levels. Let's say we're in a downtrend. I'm looking for an indication below this trend. I'm looking for a correction back into the range, and then I'm looking for continuation down below this level once again. Now, this is I would say it's a very high percentage trading strategy. I don't lose a lot of trades when I follow my system and when I actually take trades at those key levels. However, today is just one of those days. So let's go over how that happened and why I am actually not mad about it. So I'm gonna skip on the 5 minute time frame. So as you guys can see here, we pretty much get a quick look below and fail below this level. I'm not looking to take that trade because 9 times out of 10 in the market, what they do is they do a liquidity sweep, right? They wipe out the liquidity that is below a key level below before actually doing the real breakdown. So I wasn't interested in taking shorts below that level there. Like I said, indication, correction, continuation. So I'm going to kind of just skip ahead here. So obviously we're getting a lot of strong buying price action. At this point in the day, I'm actually thinking I'm not going to trade today. Part of me wanted to take sells here. All right, take sells here because this is a key level. And this key level, we've had a strong selling reaction at this level here multiple times. But the reason I didn't take it is because I like to trade continuation. I don't like reversal setups as much. I'll take them here and there. But basically, continuation is going to be my bread and butter because they're higher percentage trade. So I don't end up taking that trade. It does end up working out. Obviously, we get a strong push down. These are 5 minute candles, by the way, guys. So they look a little bit bigger. We consolidated here for quite some time. And then we ended up pushing down into lows. So this right here is where my entry was. I was looking to enter short here, my stop being above this pivot level because anything above this level is bullish, right? Anything above this level is bullish. As you can see, we've had multiple reactions at this level. Each time is bullish. And then I am looking to take sells down to this level here. All right, previous day lows, which is Friday's lows because we're on a Monday. So Friday's lows is going to be my target. Pretty clean trade. I would say this is my A plus setup. Unfortunately, as you can see though, we end up pushing back up and stopping me out, right? So now I know it might seem like, oh, bad trade, so on and so forth, but at the end of the day, trading is not 100%. Trading is about risk management and taking your setup every single time. So I took my shot, didn't end up working out, but what really confirmed to me that this was a very good play was later on in the session. Let me let me go. Let me just kind of skip here to later in the session. You can kind of see that eventually, even though I did get stopped out, right, we ended up pushing all the way back up to highs here, damn near high of day. Not exactly high of day, but close to it. And coming all the way back down to my key level, right? And, obviously, at this point, once it comes back down to my level, I kind of already know that more than likely the trade is going to play out, especially after this quick liquidity sweep above this level here again. As I said, my stop was at this level. They swiped liquidity at this level again, just to kind of get everybody who's in shorts stopped out. And then once again, we actually end up making a push lower. So once I saw this liquidity sweep, I thought about getting in again, but I told myself after one L for the day, I am not going to be trading anymore, so I just let it go. Now, we have not hit lows yet, so my target has not gotten hit yet, but basically my thesis played out, a couple hours after me getting stopped out. It is what it is. It's all part of the game. So I am now expecting this to push down to previous day lows, hopefully before the end of the day. Even at this point, my R to R would have already been like a 3 to 1. So I would have been comfortable getting out somewhere around here, but we're looking to target lows. Um, if you guys have like any like questions or don't understand the strategy for whatever reason, definitely don't hesitate to book a call. The link is in the description below. Um, Obviously, the strategy is profitable because my stop losses are so tight. This would have been, quite a nice win since this is $100, $180 losing here. Down here, you would be up 600. Down here you'd be up probably 7 or 800 by the time we get down to lows. So very, very high quality setup, very, very, very high quality trade. Um and yeah, I would say that's pretty much it for this trade review. I kind of want to just, emphasize that again, this is a small account friendly strategy. I would say you need at least $1,000, preferably $2,000 or a little bit more. But if you start off with just $1,000, you will be able to make this strategy work. Um, you'll be losing roughly about $200 per trade, making roughly about $300 to $400 per trade minimum, and then obviously making $600 to $800 on a good trade. So, definitely just really dissect these videos. Obviously you guys can watch these as many times as you need to. The whole goal of me making these videos is that way you guys can kind of not copy trade me, but develop the same strategy. That way you can also start growing your small account. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Peace out.